sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. You look at this Raiders defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Give him 5 yards there to bring up second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And the Bears first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw, Williams. Over the middle is going to find Burden. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Here's Swift. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Play action. Now Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are on the board first here in Vegas. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders nothing. Cairo Santos. Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37.
He was brought down.
And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Carlson. Up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And the Raiders have got him. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, Odunze wide open. It's complete.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. Throwing is Williams. This will be caught at about the 6. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Swift is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They will run it with Swift here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Geno now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Smith. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
A.J. Cole.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bears take over
at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he's going to be brought down back in his own 6-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. To the air, Williams rolling to his right. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Here's Dorsett. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Throwing now is Geno. That would complete to Trey Tucker. They find some open field here. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Geno going to hand it to Jeanty. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
What an advantage having a elite guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
2nd and 7. Now Geno. He'll get this out to Jeanty. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On first down, it's Jeanty. And he maneuvers his way down the 3-yard line. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Here we go. 390%.
Back to throw, Smith. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw got no shot.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A run out of the gun with Jeanty. Well, he tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jakobi Meyers for the yard out. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, Parker, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Smith now to throw. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take it across midfield and down to 45. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? Oh, I don't know if they're sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Here's 2nd and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. He sets to fire deep. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Smith. That's caught by Myers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jakobi Myers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Ronnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Smith. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow.
Here's Smith. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Williams now. A final shot before break. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Those are set on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now it's Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Smith. Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Second down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th
quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
It felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st-and-goal situation. They'll run right here with Swift. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
I'm streaming. I'm literally streaming on YouTube. Seth, I forgot you were even in that league. My name. Yeah. I went to church. See, I would have, but I got asked to volunteer for the last one. Yeah, Matt, and Seth, Aaron has 1 diving pick with a linebacker, which I didn't even think was in the game anymore. And he sacked me a lot. I'm getting pressured like every single play. Yeah, I'm going to lose this game. Nah, if you watch the game, you'd understand.
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves,
Whoever this Thornton dude is on,
from busting this open, that's a good start for him.
yeah, he's gross.
They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll be stopped.
He's gross.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because
No, he's a wideout.
their attention to the blitzers freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Smith. Got his tight end, and that's complete. That's Bowers. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Genty is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL.
Yeah, start of the 4th quarter, I am down 7, and he's on my 2-yard line.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard
What
line.
tire? My pop tire? I plugged it.
From the gun, here's Smith. Dancing to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. A sack back at the 9-yard line. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. To throw is Smith. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick by Carlson is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Looking to put a drive together. Here's a handoff to Swift. And a pretty quick burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 60-80 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll buy some time right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Is that the one you sent to the chat? Yeah, I was kind of nuts.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This could be a start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a third and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. And this throw
Bro, he dropped that.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's Williams. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Oh, a heck of an effort there to make the diving catch. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw once more, here's Williams. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And now third and goal coming up.
Why do we have accelerated clock on?
That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Bears.
I know, because like I'm trying to make a comeback right now, and every play.
And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Travis Etienne.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked to his progression.
Travis Etienne just had more potential. Trey Benson's probably safer, but bro, Matthews putting up 64 points a game. What a loser. I hope he's watching this. Matthew, I hope you heard that. Because Matthew would be the type of kid. Matthew would be the type of kid to watch it, though.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Don't ask me.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive.
I just don't have the time to be a commissioner, and they made me be commissioner.
Brady Sharon making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. Now look at this. They get the turnover.
Matt, did you see that? Why would he do that?
And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the
He had a wheel route wide open.
spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape. Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that run.
Bro, Matt,
And this throw a bit late
Watch that. Like, what is Caleb Williams doing?
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
To throw, it's Williams.
Touchdown. Took the lead.
Touchdown, Chicago. What a great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Comeback City. Now I'm up 4. Let's go.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Yeah, I got you.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter. A chance to regain the lead in the tiebreak.
We've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get
Who, me?
space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time,
Oh, I know.
he got him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Nope. You're not. I'm not doing press coverage on this guy.
Now Smith. Throwing the out route incomplete.
What a gay throw. Come on, Aaron.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise is his route?
I don't like pressing this team at all.
And he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Throwing now is Gino. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away.
Are we able to throw outside the numbers? No, right?
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino down a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get
Lockdown, Matt.
to no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Smith throwing again.
Mine. Game.
That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different
You like that, Matt?
techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to
No, because you called me still washed.
for a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent.
You like that user dive? Seth, are you watching? But Caleb Williams, that should have been a touchdown. Caleb Williams made an awful throw. So, I mean, even the plays I make that are really good, Caleb Williams just sucks.
Goal is a search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
All right, let's run literally right at him. Boop, boop, touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
All right, now I'm up 11 with a minute and 58 left. I came into the fourth down 10. Damn, I scored 21 points in the fourth quarter to his 0. Why does he not have that dude returning? Yeah, that dude would be returning every single kick. I might stop and grab something small. I feel like this year is just like not as good. I feel like usually we put more planning into it. Another pick, another user pick. Kevin Byard, got him.
So 42-31.
I'm gonna be 2-2 after this. I won last week too. Beat him with his team. All right, he has the ball with a minute and 16 left, down 11. If I sell this, I'll literally delete Madden. Another pick, another user pick. Matt, I press and use the safety over top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Wait, are we doing game summaries for rewards? Oh, okay.
And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Every time Madden asks me if the quality was acceptable, I say unacceptable. Nah, I gotta go do yard work. Oh, yeah, I think it's +3. I gotta go do... I gotta go do yard work and then hang out with my girlfriend who loves to argue with me. Nobody was at the 11 either. Alright, I'm gonna go do yard work and then see what my girlfriend wants to do. Peace out.